Hello and welcome. Architect 611 here. We are back in City Skylines. This is a 100% vanilla playthrough. That means no DLC, no mods. We are playing it just the base game out of the box. Today I want to build some more buildings and roads and city. Let's do it. My thoughts are more industrial here, but how much can it really handle? So maybe that'll look like this. And then we could put some commercial and then residential. We'll need more commercial to support residential, and all this probably needs more industrial somewhere. Maybe out here? We'll see. That's kind of the idea. We'll see what happens though. Something else I've been thinking about is public transportation and those bus lanes. We'd love to get some bus lanes in here. Make this city a little less car reliant, as we have had those traffic issues. My guess for why they magically resolve is that the traffic is despawning. That's my guess. I still don't fully understand all of that, but it would make sense. If it's all backing up and then just getting despawned to prevent a really bad traffic issue, it causes other issues like this building not having enough buyers for products. That's my working guess on what's happening. But let's continue down here. I'm thinking we can expand this road out. This is kind of our major thoroughfare in this industrial zone. Let's go to here. Now I am worried about traffic, so we're going to do this slowly. It might be better to not even have these short blocks. I guess they get longer down here. Oh, great. I bet you can hear the garbage truck outside right now. I apologize about that, but it should be gone soon. Alright. I'm thinking we go up to here for now. That's a good start, and even this might be too much. Like, this almost doubles the amount of industry we have up here. But let's give it a try. We can always add a highway connection down here somewhere. I would prefer if industry could rely on this connection, and we could use a connection down here more for commercial. I was going to say, or even residential, but they can have their own. Let's see. Could we fit 3 in here? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's tight. Very tight. Actually, maybe too tight, because it's just you have to get on and then get off. Get on, get off. Get on, get off. And then get on. I don't know. Let's see. 3 or 2? I think 2 would be better if we can do that. Then we could bring a major road down this way, and let's go to the nice ones. I like to use just the concrete, cement, asphalt roads for industry, and then the nicer ones for commercial and residential. I don't know why. I feel like that's realistic. Why don't we make our industrial zones in real life look a little bit better? We can get off the straight road mode. Let's do... What if we just put like a major thoroughfare in here? I don't like that exactly, but Or we could have it come up and meet up here for an entrance and exit onto the highway. Kind of like that idea. Yeah, let's do that. And then coming down to meet up with the highway again over here. How about just something like that? That can be the foundation to our neighborhood. We could also do something here. Or just prevent traffic from coming through this area and force this to be the thoroughfare. I kind of like that idea better. So we want to have, actually, let's connect up the highways next. Let's see how we're gonna do that. If we did 1 and 2, kind of like the look of that. And I'm not sure if we're gonna want them on the other side of the highway. We'll probably want one over here, because it will start off whatever we put down here. And it probably won't hurt to have one down here. So let's do both sides. If we commit to keeping all of this low density, I think we could just do one of those very simple entrance exit overpasses. You know what I'm saying? One of those. Let's give it a shot. I can always come back later and make it better. But if we can keep it simple, that's always awesome. But then how? Without much space here? No, it's not going to be classic, because this, with like a parallel thoroughfare. If the thoroughfare was going off this way, that's when you do this one. But let's see what we can do here. If this just comes in like that, and honestly, it makes me want to just have 2-lane roads here because of these traffic lights. Just solely because of the traffic lights. And I think it might be worth it. If this is a 2-lane road, that gets rid of that traffic. Well, was there a traffic light there? There was, right? No, because it's just that one-way turn onto the freeway. But because they've got to make a left and a right, but they have to make a left crossing this lane of traffic. Yeah, I don't get it. But okay. So this one doesn't have traffic light, but then if we make this 2-lane, we lose the traffic light, and I think it might be worth it. It forces traffic into 1 lane, but it should flow so much better. Let's change that just for looks. I mean, it still doesn't look great, but with mods, you can easily change this and put in like yield signs and have this just be a major thoroughfare. But I am still kind of learning the little tricks to doing this in vanilla. So that will do 2 ways. Now, we're going to want a way to get people across. What if we spread these out even farther, actually? Just to give more space, and we could put an overpass right in the middle. So this comes off down here, and this leaves here. We'll need 2 ways. I mean, 2-lane roads over here. And then this can be a nice 4-lane road. Ooh. And there is no light there. I know it looks funny, But that should work the best. We can then put an overpass. Should it be a 4-lane? Yeah, might as well. It can be a good looking one. Once it goes up in the air, it won't have trees on it either way. Let's start it right here. We're gonna page up, go over, and drop back down. And this is just for the future. We'll have a nice access point here to connect things up. And we'll also want... Yeah, how are we going to do this? Like, what is this going to look like? That's the question for how we connect it to the highway. I'm guessing we could do a beach road. What does this look like? Look at that cliff. So that's what it's on. But I still like the idea of I'm not going to call it a beach road, but a riverfront road that goes along here. I don't know if we need one up here because of that. We could always have two. Or a major road could start up here. That kind of parallels the highway while this one comes down here. Let's do that. We'll have that as our working idea at least. So this comes down a little farther. And then the major road could start here, or let's see. Yeah, if it starts out like this, we could then pull traffic off here. It could meet up at this intersection. Let's give it a bit of a line, just so it doesn't immediately back up onto the highway. Another place I would love to not have a light, and it might be worth making this a 2-lane road. Honestly, that is a huge consideration in vanilla. Should your roads just be 2-lane? You know, once you step up to a major thoroughfare, is it worth it? If you have enough traffic, I think it should be. That's what traffic lights are for in real life. Alright, that should get you back on the highway. But now we need all the ones that cross over. So, if getting on and you want to go in this direction, ideally we would drop you here or here, not way down here where it overlaps with the traffic getting off. And there's really no way to come in here. Maybe if the highways are spread out far enough. But let's go underground and just pop it out over here. Or right here. Still haven't decided. Let's just see what it looks like. Do we want to drop down another level and leave room? No, we'll just be on that first level under the ground. And then something like that. I like it. Now, if you are getting off and you want to get over here, right now you'd be forced to take a left and drive along here. And I might be okay with that. Yeah. Let's leave that. And I'm just thinking. Oh yeah. But I was just kind of thinking, yeah, what this is gonna look like. I don't really know why, but let's. We want ways for these guys possibly to get over here. Right now, if they get off, they just have to make that left and go this way. And if, yeah, this might be the only really shortcut we need. Otherwise, they would have had to drive here, here, here. Honestly, did we even need that? Maybe not. Yeah, I guess I can't really decide whether to just leave the overpass and keep it simple, or do these crossing things as well. Yeah. Let's try it without. Let's see. We can always add them later, but I want to see what it looks like without any underground help. It just means you have to use this bridge to cross. Then let's add some. We could have commercial along this main road, definitely. We might want more. We also have to worry about pollution, because this stuff is all polluting. If we leave a gap here, that's great. If we bring this up here, I'm trying to predict how far the pollution's gonna come out, but I think that'll be fine. Now this could be a little commercial area, if we need it to be one. And it could even connect directly to industrial. I won't do that yet, but that could be useful in the future. We can continue this road. This could be our river road. Yeah, how about that? Then we might want this one to continue. We've got a light here. We're gonna have a major intersection. Let's continue it down this way. And yeah, what if it does something like this? So that it isn't really used to get anywhere. My only concern connecting up here is these blocks are starting to get really close together. There's a light there. There's a light here. This could dead end. This could actually just dead end like that, yeah. There we go. We've got plenty of room here for an intersection, so let's use it. We won't get full lots on this road, but they could put in a few buildings there. And we got it to fit. There we go. Kind of like that neighborhood. It should look a lot better with buildings, of course. I think we'll leave these just as empty spaces. We can definitely put in more of a neighborhood over here, though. Let's start it like here, maybe. Yeah, what if we just did some kind of thing like that? And then... that. And I don't know if we really need another one here. I think it just completes the pattern. It's totally not necessary, but I think it looks better. I don't like how many intersections there are, though. Shouldn't be too much traffic in this general area, I would hope. Actually, we could leave it like that. Yeah, and then let's make a new intersection. This one could come along here. And should it go this way or this way? Probably this way. Just easier access than having to drive all the way out here before making your right. These could connect. Yeah, you won't really have buildings on one side of the road, but... Oh, you do. They overrode this road. Oops, not the key I wanted. How far can we fit this? Do we want it to go all the way here? It really doesn't fit. Or just something like that. That'll do. Alright. We've got the roads down. Now this can be industry. Commercial, something in this area. Residential. Commercial, question mark. Entrance exits over here probably. I did not really think about that when I just built these roads. And we might even want another here. No, that's kind of close. Yeah, we can't really fit two. So we'll have one up here, and that should work fine. Do we want this to be a 4-lane road? Yeah. I mean, no one's gonna go all the way around here when this is an option. I talked about not having something like this, but with this here, it's gonna be the better route. Let's change that. I know that messes with the spacing. Yeah, now we're getting a bunch of 3 2-unit buildings here. I should have planned a little better, but... And I think there is a way to prioritize roads. Like, how do I prioritize this road over this road? So it gets its 4 units, and this one shrinks. It might also have to do with how the terrain works. Like, who gets priority? I don't know. That might also have nothing to do with it. Might come down to which road was built first, but that doesn't check out with what happened earlier. Well, let's start zoning. We can plop some industrial here. I'm kind of concerned about traffic. We will need entrances and exits here, and they'll connect up to this. We just don't want them right here. Like, can you imagine you get on the freeway and then there's this merge here and everyone's trying to merge in and you're trying to merge off, merge on? But how could we do this? If this road kind of turns here, and we do something like this, They would now have to take a 90-degree turn and then enter. An 88-degree turn and then enter. Yeah, that's actually a really nice intersection as long as we don't screw it up as I keep building. But we need to get them onto this side. This could be a one side entrance exit system. Or do we want it to cross over? Yeah, the idea was we could put some commercial here, residential, and then rely on the industry across the highway. So this could continue off this way and cross. Intersections though, intersections. That's gonna create another red light. What if these were two-lane roads when it got here? What if it looked like this instead? And then we could have a little bridge come over here. There we go. That's for future access. We'll also put on ramps on this side. And that's how we'll have to access it from this way. I don't know. With just these little two-lane roads? No. Yeah, wait and see. Yeah, let's do that with both of these, the wait and see method. And we'll add in shortcuts if needed. But in the meantime, they do need a way to get on in this direction and get off. What if this exit was actually like right here, just to give more space? And can we get down in time? No. Can we get up in time? No. We're gonna have to back up a little. Space already occupied. Okay, a right turn off the highway would work, but I don't know if that's what we want. Yeah, cannot get it to work. What if we delete this actually, and then do it? Space, oh, it's this overpass now that is being space occupied problem. Okay, here we go. So we can fit it in there. And then wrap it around to here, maybe. Oh wait, no, we're not doing shortcuts. we want. I was thinking this wrap around this way. Slope too steep? Are we on a really slopey area? Or is it just messed up because of what I just placed? I think something happens where you place it in a way and then you cannot continue that road because it ended with too steep of a slope or something. And then this could come around this way. Like that. And then we could do this. There we go. That was the idea. It kind of gives a little bit more space down here before the exit, but you don't have to overlap with the entering traffic and get off after it. Looks a little funky, but it'll work. Should work. And I did set a timer this time, so I can see it's been about 30 minutes. It does seem like a great point to wrap up this episode. I do want to get started zoning, but we'll save that for next episode. Thanks for watching. See you next time.